Warning: the opinions and advice you are about to hear on the Above My Pay Grade podcast are presented to you by two complete morons. If you follow them and ruin your career, that's on you. Please seek real advice from people you trust. Seriously, don't be an idiot. The Above My Pay Grade podcast starts now.
All right, the Above My Pay Grade podcast. Let's do this again, Jim. What do you think, huh?
Yep, we're back for another one.
That's it.
Boy.
I heard it was someone's birthday last week. You're a big boy.
Yeah.
Happy birthday,
it was.
Jim.
After a while, you don't want to count them and stuff.
Yeah.
But,
what is it, 120?
Yeah, right. I'll be dust by then. I'm not sure if I'll be thankful for that or not. The jury's still out on that one.
Yeah, those are the good years where, you can't move. You can't have a clear thought. You can't even lift your arm to change the remote when the show sucks. But that's okay because you don't even know what's on anyway. Your brain is pretty much mud at that point.
Yeah.
120.
As long as someone's wiping my ass, that's all I care about.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. When you get to that age, you don't have to do that yourself anymore.
Yeah, I'll have a little bell.
Yeah. Bring. I need a wipey.
So, it's funny. You bring up the birthday. My birthday was last week. I really hate birthdays. I hate them at work.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring it up.
I hate them in general.
I hate them now too.
Yeah.
Because we're getting older, but at work, no joke, including my birthday, which I didn't want to go either when they were, let's happy birthday. I'm like, oh God.
Time for your cake.
Yeah, there was like 6 other people had birthdays last week. And then I'm like sitting there thinking about it. I'm like, you know what? I got to bring this up on the show.
Yeah.
I really hate birthdays, man.
Yeah.
At work.
Yeah. Because it's just so meaningless. It's like they're doing it because they feel like they have to, right?
The ones where it's a stretch, it's like, ooh, everyone remembers that scene from Office Space where it's like they're passing the cake around. Everyone's like,
didn't get my piece of cake. Well, the worst is when they gather everybody in the conference room for the office asshole's birthday, and it's like nobody wants to go. It's like, ugh, Ted's a dick. I don't even want his cake.
Yeah, it's like, and then you feel forced to say, oh, hey, happy birthday, man. And it's not forced. You usually get along with people. Happy birthday. Oh,
listen,
cool and all.
There's something about a room full of grown adults singing a song to each other that just feels so stupid, doesn't it? It's like, it just feels so dumb at this point in our life. Like, I get it when you sing to children, or like if you're singing at a family party and there's children present, but like when it's all adults, doesn't it just feel a little weird,
Yeah, well, my sister's birthday actually was, we had a party last night.
Oh, thanks for the invite.
You were invited, my man. You know why you can't go?
I got the vid. I got the COVID.
That's why.
That's why Jimmy might sound a little funny this week. He's in Studio B right now. He refused to come in the door. He's like, no, I'm just gonna park myself in Studio B. I can see him through the glass. Hey, Jim. Yeah. So you guys saying, again, family party, different vibe, right? Different vibe.
Yeah, but we're all older. It's like, all right, come on.
Yeah.
We're going to give her a balloon and promise her there's a pony outside. Yeah. I mean, what's going on here? I get it, but it's a little weird.
It is very different at work, though, when it's just like you're in the middle of meeting after meeting after meeting, important conversation, and it's like, all right, everybody gather in the conference room. It's Ted's birthday. We're going to sing happy birthday to Ted. Happy birthday. Ugh.
And the real
are you
one?
Are you 2? Are you 3? You're like, are you 61? Are you 62? It's fucking Ted.
The real ones know. You can look at the real ones in the room like, work's done, we're going to grab a drink somewhere. And they're just like, give you the nod. It's like that superficial, everyone knows what's going on nod. And it's kind of messed up now because now if you leave someone out, they could actually make a complaint at work. Ugh. And it's legit. Yeah. Believe it or not, it's legit.
It's an HR issue.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So stupid. Now, Jim, we heard that you arranged birthday drinks for Ted, and you didn't invite Mary. Jim, what were you thinking? Jim?
I was thinking more along the lines, we heard that you made plans to have birthday drinks for Ted, but you didn't invite Ted. You
Yeah, we don't like Ted, but we figured we'd have a drink on his honor.
We'd have a drink for him, you know?
But why didn't you invite Mary, though, Jim? Well, that's because we all hate Mary. She's a real C word.
Yeah. You want to like say
she's a real bitch.
I don't want her to go.
Yeah, she's a real bitch.
I have those holiday parties that sometimes people send an email out, and you're like, oh man, I would love to go, but you know what? There's just too much at risk there. Too many people that you don't know if they're on that level.
Yeah.
And once they put it out there on a company email like that and stuff, you know, like, oh, it's a holiday party. It's like, all right, that's cool that you're doing it, and I respect that. I really do. But it's like, man, I'm not going to be able to go.
I'd go the other way. I'm like, free food? Where are we meeting?
Yeah. I'd be like, you know what? I'm good. Everyone have fun. Give them 100. Go drink. Go have, you know, do a couple shots for me and you know, have a good time. But I'm not showing up.
Well, the best with the office birthdays too is that there's usually it's not the company that's running like the parties. Usually it's like some volunteer, very kind person in the office that takes it upon themselves to remember everyone's birthday, to buy the card. Oh, Jim, make sure you sign the card before we go in for cake. Hey, did you sign Ted's card? Here, Jim, sign Ted's card.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So, like, usually it's just a very kind soul that you want to punch in the face. It's like,
but the other thing,
if she asks me to sign one more goddamn card.
Yeah. They make the office, you know, that atmosphere happen, though. So those are important people, even though sometimes, you just want to say, like, enough.
Yeah, I'll sign Ted's card. Let's see. Dear Ted, I hope this is your last birthday.
Keep your shit up. It will be your last birthday. What?
No one likes you. Die.
Stay cool. Remember,
I'm glad your wife left you. Stay cool. Dear Ted, I'm the first to sign your crack. Remember? Yeah, but listen, again, kind souls, right? Kind souls, because I could never be that guy. Do you know how many people's birthdays would be forgotten if it were up to me? And I'd even have a calendar pop up that went off going, Ted's birthday. I'd be like, screw Ted. We're going to skip this one. These folks go out of their way to make everybody feel special.
Yeah. I mean, for my team, and then sometimes, listen, it's how was your weekend? Did you have a good time? Yeah. And it's cool. You know, like we're good there. You don't have to get into it was great. And they had the little sparkles came out of the cake and it was going, you know, we went bowling and it's like, oh, great. Oh, wow.
Now, Jim.
Were the bumpers up? Did you use the dinosaur to roll your bowling ball down?
Jim, tomorrow's Mary's birthday. So we're all going to come in early, about 45 minutes early so we can decorate her cubicle. Okay?
Yeah.
Jim, you bring the balloons. Jeremy, you bring the glitter.
I got to tell you, the only thing I was for, not to cut you off, is they actually did. We had a bunch of managers. They bought in, you know, and I found out last minute. I was upset. So a bunch of managers bought in corned beef, and they were making them in the room.
Nice.
They had like all crock pots and stuff.
Yeah.
And,
for your birthday?
Not for my birthday.
Okay.
St. Patty's Day. I was good with that. You know, like we went to the bakery. They got Irish soda bread. It was great. That I was on board for, you know. And even if, you know, every now and then a cake and all. I just don't force it though. You know, it should be, and people could sense that when it's forced.
Yeah.
You know, here's the card. You know, I'd rather have it be genuine. The genuine people that know your birthday and stuff. You know, they reach out.
It's all good. You know, those people they don't need Mary, the office, you know, Mary Bloomers to go around with the card. They just remember it's your birthday because they like you, you know, but it's that forced feeling like you have to go to the conference room for Ted's cake. That sucks, you know. Are you 17? Are you 18? Are you 19? Stupid Ted.
Like I said, I was at work and this was going on. I'm like, you know what? I started getting like, this sucks.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I'll
bring this up. Yeah. It's like
too much cake in 1 week.
Come on.
Yeah. What color cake did they get you, Jim?
We're a team, you know, like one of those things. But whatever.
See, now, wait, so did they combine your birthday with anyone else? Because I'd be pissed if that happened. I'd be like, no. This is Jeremy Day. Don't be combining my birthday.
Thankfully, they didn't. I didn't want a cake. They didn't. Only the real ones. I'm like one of those.
Gotcha.
People.
Yeah.
They know. They come up to the desk. Everyone, you know, give me the pound. Happy birthday. You know, what are you doing? You want to grab lunch or something. Those are the people I appreciate.
Meet me in the bathroom. I'll give you a little tuggy tug. Yeah, I get you. Thanks,
I don't know
Ted.
where you work.
Thanks, Ted.
So you got a really weird job.
Hey, John, that's great. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Happy birthday to me.
That extra callus did wonders for me. Thank you.
I could tell you worked outside for years. You got them strong hands. Oh,
yeah.
God.
Yeah. And I was just sitting there. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to bring this up.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's a good topic.
Yeah.
You know, then it was great. I ran into some people, like I was telling you, I ran into one of our friends, like, you know, grew up with. I've known him just as long as I've known you.
Yeah.
Probably I've known you a little bit longer, but awesome guy. I ran into him at ShopRite. You know, just telling us he likes the podcast and he was bringing up some ideas. So it was great. You know,
Good.
it was really. And he said maybe telling some old stories one day. I said, yeah, well, you know, we'll probably get into that at some point, and then we'll get fired from our jobs, you know.
Yeah. I think as time goes on, and if you know, if we get more listeners and start increasing the amount of time that the show is, maybe, you know, we do an hour, and it makes more sense to include more off-topic
someone
shit, you know
on,
what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah, I think it would be fun to have somebody from like HR on, you know, like not from our companies, but just like somebody random that we could ask questions.
You know, I believe it or not, I know someone that may join us, and I would just tell her, don't say anything about you know, where we work, obviously, and
Chuck E. Cheese.
Open questions.
Yeah. Oh shit, Jim, I'm sorry. Damn it. Now everybody knows you work at Chuck E. Cheese. Damn it, Jim. I'm sorry. So at work with the parties, do people like collect money to get a gift for everybody too, or do they just do the cake?
Sometimes, sometimes they'll do that, but very rarely. It's mostly just cake.
Just the
it's
cake,
mostly because you know, you get the wrong thing or something. You know,
Yeah.
Susan, I didn't know. I thought you wanted Weight Watchers. I'm sorry.
Weight Watchers. Jesus Christ. Imagine. And do they get good cake, Jim, or like? Because I know, you know, there's great bakeries, or do they get like the ShopRite, you know, second day special?
That's one good thing about where I work. Anybody who works in the 5 boroughs knows that people eat good, and there's some solid bakeries around. So,
and now you know there's a Chuck E. Cheese in the 5 boroughs, guys.
Yeah. Yep. That's it.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's one of the things, you know, working from home, because I know you do hybrid, so you go in pretty much from home, so I never get the cake, you know. So I just buy my own cake and get fatter and fatter every day.
Yeah, but one thing I like about your job, you have some bosses that seem like they're pretty cool.
Oh,
they send some things to your house and stuff. So you know, that work environment.
No, my boss is freaking awesome. She spoils the hell out of people. Yeah,
but that's awesome.
No,
you know,
I love
like
it.
It's just spoils, but people appreciate stuff like that. You know, even if just recognizing it, but then even going a step further, just to say thank you and happy birthday. I hope you enjoy. Oh, we're sending you a funny shirt, or it's just nice because you don't get that glory. It's not like when you're on top of the world at the McDonald's playground when you were 12. You know, you're sitting there on a slide going down. You got all your friends there. There's a ball pit. Before we knew, you know, our innocence let us play in that ball pit. Now I wouldn't even touch a ball
we knew
pit
it had,
or my kids.
It had AIDS.
You know? Other things too. It's nuts.
Listen, I decided for my next birthday, I'm gonna do a roller skating party. So I'm looking forward to that.
I'm down.
Pizza and roller skating, Jim. You want to go?
Yeah.
Sounds good. Yeah. Let's book it.
Feel like old skate key in the Bronx there. Where you walk in, I don't know if it's the nostalgia or just the shit that they spray in the shoes. It smells like that. It's hard to explain.
It's like old
got
feet.
Like that. Yeah. It's got that bowling alley smell.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it must have something to do with the feet then, right?
Because you know, it's got.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
You know you're gonna have fun, but then also you know that the food, like that food, is that greasy pizza, flatbread pizza, or it's like, you know, the fries are all greasy. You know, it's like that bowling alley feel. You know?
The room kind of smells like feet in WD-40, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Because they're spraying down all the skates, keeping them going.
It's like it's used for breeze. Damn it.
Yeah, it's so funny to think that used to be somebody's job. There's an odd job for you, right? Working at the skating rink. But think about it, in the 80s, right? That must have been the coolest job in the world. You were the guy who like ran the skate rink, right?
Yeah, and you get the girls in for free with their Aquanet hair up and stuff.
Probably knew how to skate backwards. I was always jealous of the guys that could skate backwards. I could barely stand up, you know?
They had the Pall Malls, sitting there.
Yeah, you
Aquanet hair.
Skating,
Shorts.
Smoking a cigarette.
Yeah. And then there's the guy walking in with his Adidas socks that are up to his knee with the 3 stripes.
Wait, so were you able to skate backwards? Were you that guy?
No, I never would skate backwards.
I was going to say, I spent a lot of time holding on to the side, you know?
I would skate, but then, when I was younger, but then when I had my knee injury, something about it. Even when I went skiing, and I went skiing later on in life, I didn't learn how to ski until maybe 7-8 years ago when we went. And it was fun, but the whole time I'm thinking in the back of my head, my knees is going to give out and I don't want to be on crutches. So
those couple of years,
it kind of ruins it.
Those couple of years where you were working that hard on your knees, I mean, it just really damaged your future. I mean, it ruined so much for you, Jim. You can't even ice skate in the winter, I
got to see life from a whole new perspective. Looking up. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, back in the glory hole days.
A quarter used to get you far. Oh, boy.
The 80s.
What does this have to do with work?
Nothing. But hey, sometimes work conversations just stray a little bit, Just stray a little bit.
So we're talking about roller skating this now and how
hell yeah, we're the podcast for roller skating.
Yeah, but you know what I'm thinking of, and thinking back, because now we're going to get a little nostalgic here.
Sure.
You ever look back and say I have friends that they're doing jobs now that are great, like the legit straight up jobs, and I'm definitely not naming names.
Yeah.
But you go, how the hell did they get this job?
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
This guy used to do all this crazy shit. How are they crazy stuff?
Yeah.
Nuts. And they have a job. This is what they do. This is their job now. It's insane.
Yep.
I'll go. I'll tell you what. Yeah. So I had a friend in high school. You probably know him, maybe by name, but we're not going to name names to protect the innocent.
Yeah, we'll just give it social out, no big deal.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, he used to skip school all the time.
Yep.
All the time. He'd smoke weed. He was out. This is back in the 90s.
Sure.
Early to mid 90s. Skipped school. Smoking weed. Didn't give 2 shits about anything.
Yeah,
Didn't
I like
care.
him. Sounds great.
Yeah, like a straight up partier.
Yeah.
So you think holy shit, man, I don't think there's any future.
Right.
At all. He goes to college, parties a little in college, does his thing, he graduates. You know what he is now?
What?
He's a principal in New York City schools.
That's pretty funny.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So I think about shit like that. I'm like, how the hell did they get this job? But then, you know what? You got to remember, though, New York City schools, it's a little nuts.
But listen, it's not just New York City schools. I have the same scenario. Crazy kid. A little bit of a troublemaker, not somebody that you'd even leave your kid home alone with, right? Became a teacher, then became a principal, and it's not crazy. In the city. And I'm going, I literally wouldn't trust this guy to watch my kids for an hour.
But you know what I'm thinking of, though? It's crazy to think that, but you go, they're probably the best fit for it.
Oh, 100%.
Because think about it. As principals, they know how to deal with these kids. These kids are off the wall.
Yep.
And they're probably yeah, I did that. I wrote the book on that. Yeah. You're not getting through with that. So that part kind of makes sense. All right, that I could see that, but it's still crazy to think that. And then I have another friend, he always knew he wanted to be a police officer. Yeah. Always knew it. Went to New Haven. He always. But he was insane growing up. Yep. He didn't give a shit. There were certain things. Listen, I'll tell you what happened. The OJ verdict came out.
Yeah.
Literally just came out. We're on our way down the Jersey Shore. There's a bunch of us in the car, a little shit Civic and all. But it was nice little Civic. He puts on the OJ mask. We're going through the toll booth. And he says, "Where's Nicole? I'm going to kill this bitch." I'm
my God.
Oh my God.
And now he's a cop.
He's a cop. He's getting ready to retire.
Oh my God.
It's nuts. You sit there and go, how do they get this job?
Yeah. Well, it puts things into perspective too. Think back to when you were a teenager, your teachers, the cop that pulled you over, whatever it was. Those were real people too. You know what I mean? It's I bet some of those teachers were the same shit shows that your friends were, or my friend was. You know what I mean?
But it's weird how you never look at it that way, because you sit there and go, all right, that these are pillars of the community. They pay like their taxes. Yeah. They're out there. Yeah, of course. Yeah. But I even find myself like looking at like I've got to, I can't do that. I'm a respectable member of the community.
Sure.
It's like so now you see it changing. It's like it's nuts.
Yeah. Well, we're also old now too, so
we are old, but we're as old as listen. Yeah. 47.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. Like I'm still like a kid from high school stuck in an old man's body.
Yeah.
And you are too. We haven't changed.
Yeah, that's true.
So, like, and then there's some other people that I sit there and you just wonder, how do they get it though? Like, I get there's drive, but I'm talking about even after high school, they did crazy shit.
Yeah.
It's like, all right.
How did they wind up there?
Yeah, you're in college for this. Or you were at that point, some of them weren't, and you're sitting there going like, well, oh my God.
The flip side of that is I bet you some of the people that we went to school with that were like, the really smart kids, straight A's, blah, blah, blah. I bet they're, in jail. Hey, we should do that. Let's look up people from school and figure out who went to jail. People change. So I'm sure something happened in their lives. I can't imagine that they're still the same shit show that they were and being
something
successful.
Clicks.
Yeah.
But you sit there and look and you're like, oh my God, like how did that happen?
I bet I know. I bet they went on Scared Straight, Jim. I bet that's what it was. Right. That show was so inspiring. It's changed so many lives.
The drill sergeant spit in my face. I really listen. I'll do whatever you want. But
listen, motherfucker.
Face, man. Yeah.
You ever have a wiener in your face? You want to wake up to a wiener in your face? That's prison. That's prison. What
kind of Scared Straight did you go to?
Oh, sorry.
Jesus.
I just like to try to get the word wiener on every episode, Jim. You know me.
Hey, you're 2 for 2.
Yeah.
That's great.
Hey, listen, I don't want to cut it short or anything, but this is the longest I've been awake in 3 days, thanks to the COVID. So, I think that's enough, right? We don't want to give people too much, Jim. We want to leave them wanting more,
I could talk for hours, man. There's so much stuff we could bring up, man.
I know. I just haven't napped in like 36 minutes,
So for all you young listeners, this is what you have to look forward to. Napping when you get older.
Napping. Alternating Advil and Tylenol.
Yeah. You can't take the Aleve yet. Why? You took the Tylenol. It's like, it's nuts.
Yeah.
Remember, like back in the day, some of the things we used to do, I never sit there and timed it,
Yeah. Yeah. Now I'm already I got 1 hour and 7 minutes left before my next dose of Advil. Like, what's going to happen, stupid, if you take it too soon? Hey, if you've been tuning in, make sure you follow or subscribe or whatever it's called on the podcast app that you use. We really appreciate it. And hey, feel free to drop a review too. That could help. And anything show related, above my pay grade podcast.com.
Thank everyone for listening. We'll see you on the next one.
Thanks for listening to the Above My Pay Grade podcast. Don't forget to subscribe on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you prefer to listen. Above My Pay Grade is produced by Kilohertz Media. Copyright 2025. Visit abovemypaygradepodcast.com for more info.